Welcome to RAHS News. Hopefully you had a fun break. Let's roll with Zach and his Swagatron hoverboard.
Key Club made 19 Thai blankets for Christmas gifts in the hospital. The blankets will go to the sick teens and children at the hospital. Key Club meets every other Wednesday during RTI. Let's look at weather with Bailey.
Hey everybody, welcome to RAHS News, the weather report. So, today I'm going to tell you all about the 2018 season and what's to come. Down here in the gym, you will hear a lot of sweating and groaning because, gym. It's gym. Over here, in the Tuesday forecast, we have science because, chemistry, explosions. Be warned, do not come down this hallway. It's not for the faint of heart. Over here in the art room, we have the more creative side. So if you're looking for a little color this week due to all the winter and the snow and dreariness, why don't you come on down to the art room, get yourself some color and creative imagination. Down here in the math section, ladies and gentlemen, you will also hear a lot of groaning because people do not like math. It's not a lot of people's favorite subjects, but you know what? We're forced to go through it anyway. Up here in the music hallway, or department more like it, you will hear the orchestra, the band, and the choirs practicing. Don't know what your forte is, but if that's your sort of thing, come on down. Here in the Cal Center this week, we don't have too much going on because, it's an off-season type thing. But I know in the spring there will be a RAHS drama production, so watch out for that. Moving on to our second floor over here. It's finals week coming up, so the IMC is going to turn Hunger Games. So if you're looking for, that perfect book or trying to figure out what you're going to do for your ACT and how to pass it, be warned, you might get a slate here because it is finals week, so watch out for that. And over here we got the English department. Pretty classical, if you know what I mean, literature. Don't know what people are studying, but if you're looking for a certain type of English, I'm pretty sure this department offers it all. And finally, for our social studies section up here, if you're a history buff, come on down. We got all sorts of social studies down here in the forecast. You got psychology, early 20th, women's studies, cultural geography, modern U.S., Civil War, it's all there. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our forecast. Stay tuned for next week.
Let's check in with Nick about Jumanji to find out what he thinks of the movie.
4 high school kids discover an old video game console and are drawn into the game jungle setting, literally becoming the adult avatars they chose. What they discover is that you don't just play Jumanji, you must survive it. To beat the game and return to the real world, they'll have to go on the most dangerous adventure of their lives, discover what Alan Paris left 20 years ago, and change the way they think about themselves, or they'll be stuck in the game forever. You ruin it. Studio art time from 3:30 to 5 every Wednesday. Let's check with Noah on NBA games.
To start my report, the Cavaliers are doing pretty well with a win against the Trailblazers in Cleveland. Cavaliers' record right now is 25-12, third in the Eastern Division, with LeBron averaging 27.7 points per game. Now to talk about how the Celtics are doing. Their record is 30-10, first in the Eastern Division, with Kyrie averaging 24.9 points per game. Finally, with the Warriors, like always, the Warriors are off to a great start with a 29-8 record and first in the Western Division, with Durant averaging 25.9 points per game.
Second semester starts January 22nd, and so does Winter Carnival Olympics. We have dress-up days, lunch games, and an assembly on Thursday.
The dance will be on Friday, January 27th from 7:30 to 11 p.m. The cost is $10 per person.
Good luck with finals. Here's a list that'll tell us the schedule.
1.
Hi, welcome to RAHS News, and I'm Alyssa. I'm here to give you some tips for finals, which are coming up in a couple of weeks. First off, we have studied. So let's say that your final happens to be Friday. Instead of studying 6 hours and 30 minutes in one night, try to break it up throughout the week, such as Saturday through Thursday, study 1 hour each day, and a little bit beforehand so it's fresh in your mind when you take your final. And that's for studying tips.
1.
Now, time management. So, we have a lunch break, as most of you know, in between our finals. Now, if you want to go to Madison, that's probably not going to work. Wisconsin Dells, you can probably pull off and get there, go to Starbucks or Noodles and Company and make it back on time, depending on what lunch you have. But if you are late, they are not going to let you in the room after they already shut the door. So you do have to be very careful about when you're back, because you don't want to be late, because then you're not going to be able to take it, and you're going to have to take it Friday after school, and you don't want to do that. So plan it out ahead with your friends or by yourself, whichever you choose, and say, hey, I have an hour and 25 minutes. I need to get back by 11:45. So I have to leave at this time and go here, approximately spend this much time there and come back. It sounds like you're already taking the math final, right?
1.
Hi, thanks for watching all of my tips for finals.
Thanks for watching RAHS News. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.